reading as usual from Growing Up Ghetto. At that very moment, Aunt Flowers was getting back in his car after asking Toby's sister Choo Choo has she seen her brother. Driving away, he pulled in the Fool King's parking lot. I know this little nigga ain't standing around this parking lot with all that Yale on him. Aunt Flowers said aloud, like the music would talk back. "What's up, Powder Boy?" Mike Lane said to AF with a smile on his face. "Oh, what's up, Mike?" AF said. "Just looking for Toad before I go to your cell." Shit, the way you plugged me earlier, I gotta at least see what's up, Mike said as he watched AF's whole expression change. "Toby plugged you?" AF asked in a tone between anger and a question. "Yeah, I spent $2,500 with him and he blessed me like the Virgin Mary," Mike said. Hard, AF said as he drove off before Mike could ask any more about his cell. AF made a right, the only way you could turn out of the parking lot towards the cell, so Mike walked that way too. With what seemed like 5 hours later, but in truth was only 2 hours and 45 minutes, Toby heard Ed whisper like he just took a blast. "Over here," Toby said, motioning with his hand for Ed to come towards the bushes that he was hiding in. "Toby, what the fuck is going on, nigga? Where my rocks at?" Ed said all at once. "Ed, it's all good. Just kick back 1 second, Toby said as they both turned their heads towards Jackie's backyard. "Y'all keep that noise down." Nah. You can't be shooting dice back here," they heard Jackie say. "Just back my play," Toby said, getting up and walking over to the fence, getting up on his tippy toes, looking at 6 dudes. "Y'all know AF ain't gonna do no hand-to-hand on those zips." He got Ed with his 45 and me with his bag of zips. "Pass me the bread and I pass you 28 grams of uncut cream." "This is not me talking, this comes straight from dude," Toby said, hoping and praying this went off cool. "Here, nigga, this is 4Gs. Give me 2 zips so I get the fuck up out of here," said a friendly face. "I got you, Mike," Toby said to Mike Lane as he counted out the cash and passed him 2 ounces over the fence. "Give me 1, said Zach. "Let me get 2.5, said another cat. "I ain't got no halves, just halves or quarters, just zips," Toby said. "All right, then, give me 2, he said. "Let me get 1, another said. "Let me get 3, someone said. After counting 6 G's and handing over the zips, Toby said, "Police!" Everybody took off running through Jackie's driveway. Ed threw the gun and started to run when Toby grabbed him, laughing. "What the fuck, nigga? You made my heart drop into my nutsack," Ed said as he realized that Toby just yelled that shit and there was no police nowhere to be around. "Why you do that shit?" Ed said. "Think about it. First off, we ran out. Second, if we waste time telling them, they might start to try to think of a way to get us or say shit like the zip is short and all that bullshit. This way we clear out everybody, bounce with no drama," Toby explained to Ed, laughing as he walked 4 steps and picked up the pistol and put it in his waistband and covered it with his shirt. "Give me the pistol," Ed said. "I got it," Toby said. "Oh, now you don't trust me," Ed said. "Just business, ain't nothing personal," Toby said. As they walked away, Toby thought to himself, "Nigga, I don't trust nobody to hold a pistol while I got 18,000 in the plastic bag." "Ed, 18,000 in the paper bag, excuse me. "Ed, come back in like 2 hours and I have you on deck," Toby said. "What? Fuck that. Hook me up now, nigga. I don't know what you got going on," Ed said. "Just come back. It's gonna be cool, extra cool, you know," Toby said as he jumped the fence into his backyard, hoping the gun didn't fall out. Ed was heated, but what could he do? Toby was at home already. Plus, he really admired this little nigga, whatever he was doing. As they parted ways, Toby started thinking about how much money he made. "Man, I really pulled it off. I don't even believe it. I did the damn thing. 18,000, all right here in this bag." "Toby, what the hell are you doing behind that library? And what's that in that bag?" his father said, scaring the shit out of him. Toby stuttered. His father caught him totally off guard. "Don't start lying either like no rug," Toby's father said. "I'm not. I was just around the corner walking home and I seen Av at the 87 Car Street car wash, and he said he'd give me $10 while I help him wipe his rims off. And while I was wiping his rims off, and he was talking and everything. Was I air out his car outside, and they asked me to hold his bag. And then somebody said police. Then I ran, and everybody at the car wash ran, so I ran too, and went through Jackie's backyard and jumped the fence and came home. Toby said, hoping not to get an ass whooping in the beat in exchange for this stupid ass story. Give me that bag, his father said, as he snatched the bag out of Toby's hand. He looked in the bag and said, boy, you know what's in this bag? Toby's father asked. Yeah. I looked in it when he gave it to me. That's why I ran. I don't want to be involved with something happening to his money, Toby said, believing his own lie. Get your ass in the house, Toby's father demanded. Toby was shitting bricks, worried that his father would try to keep the money. Toby rushed in the house and called AF on his beeper. 878-4612. Ring, beep, beep, beep. 638-3223. 8800. Pound button. Hung up the phone and started to turn around. Then the phone rang. Damn. That nigga called back fast, Toby thought. Nigga, where the fuck you at? AF said, playing dumb, knowing full well what AF was talking about. Toby held the phone and made a sound like he was shocked. Nigga, this ain't no motherfucking gang. It's the gang. Don't get played touching pieces on the board that don't belong to you, AF said, making it clear that if you don't have that work, ain't gonna be no slapping but gun clapping. Man, I thought you'd be happy when I got rid of all those Snickers, Bitter Honeys, Mars bars, and Mike and Ike's, Hot Tamales, and Milky Ways, Toby said, trying not to laugh, forgetting that for the moment his father had the money. I know you ain't saying you lost, AF said. Nah, I had a candy sale and it's all sold, Toby said. I'm on my way, AF said. Hold on, Toby said. What's wrong now, nigga? AF said. I do have one problem, Toby said. What? AF said. I sold it to the kids that was too small to cross the street and go to Food King and get their own, Toby said, working his way towards straightening out everything before AF got here. So what? That sounds like one of them good problems to me, AF said. It is. It's just that your $12.60 is mixed in there with my $3.60. My father took the money out of my room, Toby said. What? I heard that, AF said as he cut Toby off. It's all good. He knows it's yours. I was just letting you know so you'll know about my $3.60. Feel me? Toby said, praying to God everything will be all right. Don't trip, little nigga. If you ain't bullshitting, you just gotta slide on the dream team, AF said, wondering if it's possible for this little nigga to move 9 ounces in a matter of hours. Hell no, AF said out loud as he shook his head, like he must be high to even think this little dirty ass cat was capable of moving that type of work in a couple hours. All right, I'll see you in a few, Toby said, shaking his head again. AF thought to himself, is this nigga serious? He said, in a minute.